Hi everyone! When feminists start a campaign called Boob Week, and it includes taking photos of your boobs and posting them online for everyone to see, what could possibly go wrong? So that's basically the idea these Finnish feminists got. They formed this campaign called Boob Week, and the campaign, according to them, was about fighting the over sexualizing of women's breasts and celebrating this diversity in women's breasts. And of course, trolls immediately caught onto it. Like these women, they were taking photos of their boobs and posting them publicly on Instagram or Twitter. So of course, trolls will find it. And on this online forum called Ylilauta, some people started making chains about these photos. They reposted these boob photos and criticized them. They said very nasty things. They called them a jerk of material and something like that. And now, of course, these feminists, they are all upset. And this woman who started this campaign, Sanna-Mari Paakki, says that she is a victim of an online hate campaign. So these trolls are a hate campaign against her. So she doesn't realize that it's not that these people hate her, it's simply that she threw this obvious bait out there. Like, if you create something like this online, of course trolls will find it. That's so fucking obvious. It sometimes feels as if these feminists, they came online yesterday. Like, don't they have any idea how internet works? And then she complains about this in one of the biggest newspapers in Finland. And she said that there was a lot of hatred. There was laughing at them, sexist comments, and sexual harassments. So basically that means that people said, okay, you have great boobs, could I lick your nipples? Okay, that's jerk of material. Okay, you're ugly. That's that kind of stuff. So that's the terrible harassment. And it's all talk online. Nobody touched these women, nobody approached them. They simply received negative feedback online or sexual feedback online. So there was no sort of contact, there was no sort of damage, simply words online. And this woman is calling for this Ylilauta online forum to be shut down because it starts this sort of hate campaigns, as if it could possibly do anything good. Like, if you shut one forum down, 10 others will pop up. You will never get rid of this. And these feminists, they are so fucking dumb that they don't understand that internet will never conform to their expectations. It will never become nice and sweet and safe enough for them. That's not going to happen. So what they have to do is to grow a thicker skin. They have to adapt themselves, because the millions or billions of people online, they aren't going to serve them. They have to adapt to that environment and learn to cope with criticism and trolling like grown-ups. That's the easy solution. And she even says that she has urged other women who took part in this campaign to report these trolls and even file criminal complaints against them. As if that could do anything good. Like, these are most likely anonymous people. You will never trace them. And if you would trace them, what would you charge them with? Like, if they say, okay, I want to lick your boobs. So what? What are you going to charge that person with? It's simply words online. These women, they don't have to care about this. They don't have to pay any mind to this. They could just not even open those chains in which people talk about them. They don't have to care about this. But I assume they are basically happy this happened, because this allows them to get these victim bucks. Like, now that they got some harassment, they can use the victim card, say that they are victims of a hate campaign, and basically accuse everyone else of their own failings in their campaign. Like, they made this ridiculous campaign that's so obviously troll attracting. But they accuse the world of it. And they get to play the victim as if it's that they are feminist that they are getting this feedback for. But it's not. It's simply that they're dumb. And they are easy targets. Like, they make themselves so vulnerable. Like, this woman, she complains about these trolls online and says that people should even file criminal complaints. Like, that's basically a dog whistle to trolls. When you let them know that they can get under your skin like that, when you let them know that they can hurt you, of course they will come in masses. That's how they operate. They don't attack people who don't care about them. They attack people who get hurt by them, who get annoyed and frustrated. It's as simple as that. So this woman, she does everything wrong. It's no wonder that these trolls keep attacking her. And they even mention the Ghostbusters trolling and everything in this story as if these have anything else to do with each other except choosing easy victims who clearly are easy to annoy and who are easy to frustrate with these comments. And she says that most of the commentary was pretty superficial, like calling women whores and something like that. That doesn't really get under your skin. But the worst part is when people get personal. When they start talking about her mental health issues and turning them against her. At that point, you might even start to feel bad and your day is ruined, she says. So she's dumb enough to explain her mental health issues online. And then she's surprised that there are trolls who will use those as a weapon against her. Of course that will happen. Like, how dumb are these people? Like, each time you post something online, you should think about, okay, would I mind if this post and what it includes would be in the hands of the worst online trolls on the most disgusting forum? Would I care? But these people, they post everything online and then they get surprised that people attack them and that there are nasty people out there who will use these things against them. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. This woman is making a complete fool of herself. Like, she doesn't look like a poor little victim of this sexist abuse. She looks like a moron who doesn't understand how the internet works and how the human nature is. And in the end of the story, these people have interviewed the owner of the Ylilauta forum, which was the root of this basically trolling. This Ylilauta, it's pretty much like 4chan or Reddit or something like that. And he simply says that he wants everyone to have an equal opinion to say their, or equal opportunity to say their opinion, and that he wants everyone to be able to say their opinions anonymously, because there's always the chance of getting some very nasty feedback or very nasty consequences if you say the wrong opinions in this attitude climate we have over here. And that's basically how it is, how it should be. Like, he is the owner of the site. He shouldn't be managing the content in there. He should be simply giving the people a platform. Like, if there's something that's obviously criminal, like if there's kiddie porn or something on the site, of course he should have it removed. But when it's only opinions and only this pretty innocent trolling, why should he care about it? Like, why should it be his problem? These feminists, they could simply not open these chains. Like, I get this stuff all the time. Like, there are especially a couple of forums in which people talk a lot about me. And they do stuff like that. Like, they take screen caps from my boobs and discuss them. And they say very sexual stuff. And it's at times very funny. But I don't have to care about that. It's none of my business. People can say whatever they want, and I don't have to care about that. They can say what they want, and I can choose whether I let them get under my skin. It's as simple as that. And these feminists, they just don't get it. Thank you for listening.